Hey guys, it's Erin here with my April book haul. Please excuse my bookshelf. This past weekend I had cleaned my entire room, and believe me, it really needed it. So a lot of my stuff is on my bookshelf that shouldn't be, like DVDs and my CDs. I really need to get a rack for those. I don't get paid until tomorrow though, so I'm trying to save my money until then. So for now it's kind of like disastrous, so please excuse that. And sorry about the lighting. It's kind of dark in my room at nights and I don't get the best lighting from a lot of my lamps, and this is one of the lamps I have, and it kind of gives off this like angelic glow, so please excuse that. So this month I bought 6 books, and I didn't realize I bought 6 books. I really only thought I bought 2, but then of course I looked through my my bookshelf and I was like, oh yeah, I did buy those. So the first book I bought was Into the Wild by Jon Krakauer, and I think most people know what this is about. This is a true story about a guy named Chris McCandless, and he basically graduated from college, and he was really just like very successful, and one day he like sells off all of his possessions, donates his entire bank account to charity, and he sets off into like the Alaskan wilderness to kind of start a new life for himself. So I was always intrigued with this story, and I'm glad I finally stumbled upon this book. It was at the Goodwill for 50 cents, so I really couldn't pass it up. And I actually did start reading this, and so far I'm not I'm not that far in, but I think I will really enjoy this. And there's that. The next book I purchased last month was Howl's Moving Castle by Wynne Jones, and this book is very different from the movie. I love the Miyazaki film, Howl's Moving Castle, but be forewarned, they are very different, the book and the movie. However, I still love the movie, and I really, really love the book. There are a lot more characters in this book and a lot more storylines, so it is quite a bit of difference. I did finish this book and I really, really enjoyed it. It's such a cute story. There is a companion book to this, as well as another third book to this as well. So I might pick those up. I'm not quite sure yet. So there's Howl's Moving Castle. And the next book I got was to complete a series. So it is The Shadow Throne by Jennifer A. Nielson, and this completes the Ascendance trilogy. I was waiting for a while for this to come out in paperback because it didn't come out in paperback until January, I believe, and it just took me a while to get this. So now I have all 3, and they are very, very beautiful. Here's The False Prince, which I finished, and here is The Runaway King, which I need to start, and also The Shadow Throne, which I need to start. So now I have all of them, and I've completed the series, so I'm very, very excited for that as well. If you haven't heard of the series, it's really, really fantastic. It's one of my favorites in a while, so I am really, really hoping I will like the rest of the books, but the first one was definitely phenomenal, so I have high expectations for the next 2. So the next book I actually got for my birthday, and everyone has read this book but me, so it is The Fault in Our Stars by John Green. I'm really super happy my sister got this for me. It's in paperback, and my first John Green book, the only John Green book I've ever read, was Looking for Alaska, and that is in paperback, so I'm very, very glad I got this in paperback as well, so now I can collect all of them in paperback if I so choose. I guess I don't really need an explanation for this book because pretty much everyone I know has read this book except for me. I do know what happens in this book, and I wasn't spoiled. I kind of figured it out on my own, and then someone like just kind of confirmed it with me. They're like, yeah, that is what happened. So, but it hasn't deterred me from actually reading the book, so I am excited to read this eventually, and there's that. So the next 2 books are actually a duology, and I did finish the first one, and it is If I Stay by Gayle Forman. Whoa, that glare is really bad. So most people know what this book is about. A movie came out in August of last year, and I actually really enjoyed the movie more than I did the book. I mean, the book's really good, I felt, but I did also feel like there was something like, I don't know, I felt like there was something missing, like something more could come from the book, and I don't know, I just felt like the movie did a better job of, you know, developing the story in a way. So I did enjoy this book, I just enjoyed the movie more. It's one of the odd cases where I did. So there is that. And I also got the companion novel. These both came from a thrift store, and I got them both for 99 cents, which is phenomenal. And it is Where She Went, and this is told from Adam's point of view. This one is told from Mia's point of view. So this takes place a few years after the accident in this book, and just kind of a by chance, you know, I'm not going to really say because it kind of spoils it, so I won't do that. So this is a continuation of that, though. Continuation of this story. So, alright, that is everything I have from this past month of April, and stay tuned for another video sometime in the future. I don't know if I'll do a Friday Reads video next or what, or a Top 5 Wednesday, but stay tuned for that. So, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.